guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and I'm so happy you're here. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do safety eyes for amigurumi and what supplies that I use. Alright, go ahead and get your favorite drink or a little snack and let's get cozy. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I have these safety eyes that I purchased from Amazon. Actually, most everything I have is from Amazon, and I can set links up in the description. So I'm going to start with some of these 25mm eyes. They're the moon eyes, so they look really cute. These are the backings for the safety eyes, or the sinker backings, which look really cute on the amigurumi. It kind of helps the eyes to set in better. And let's see here. Let's just get the whole thing. Okay, so I'm gonna set these off to the side for now, and then just do a couple at a time. I've never used resin before, but I know a lot of crafters use resin. If you've used resin and you really like it, let me know how you use it down in the comments and what your favorite brands are. Okay, so here's what a safety eye looks like when it is clear and there's no paint or anything on it. Like I said, these are the 25mm. I'm just going to leave the plastic on it for now. That way, when I have them upside down like this, I am not going to scratch the surface of them. So I want them to stay, you know, shiny and nice for when I either sell them or use them myself. Sometimes I like to use nail polish. I got this really pretty shimmery color at Ulta. Here is another one that I got while I was there. All of the Orly brand. I just found that they were really cute and had really good shine. I also saw this one of the Orly brand, and it has these chunks of it has these flakes of like gold and silver, white and black. I thought that would probably turn out pretty cool, so I'm excited to see that. And here's some Holo Taco nail polish. It's very shimmery as well. And here's kind of like a gold or like a rose gold color. So I'm going to use those. I'm also going to use different iridescent acrylic paints from ArtMe. I think these look pretty cool and we'll see how they turn out. I got some of these flakes, these foil flakes in different colors. I've never used these yet, so I'm excited to see how they work. I've seen them mostly with resin, so I'm excited to see if they actually work with paint or nail polish as well. Okay, so since I'm most excited about this nail polish with the little flakes in it, it is the Orly, I hope I'm saying that right, color, the color is Terrazzo. Okay, so I have my first set of eyes here. I have my paintbrush, and this little mat comes with a collapsible cup that you can fill up with water. It also has this little compartment. I think what this is for is if you were painting and you wanted to put your paint in, you could kind of seal it down to keep the paint from drying out. And you could put different colors of paint in here. I haven't really done that yet. So sometimes I like to do this when the eyes are drying. That way I don't accidentally knock them over. So for the nail polish, I don't actually need my paintbrush right now. I'm just going to take the nail polish and I'm going to try to get up some flakes on it. and just kind of paint around. I like to kind of try and scrape the side. That way I'm getting the flakes off. And you want to be kind of thick with it because you want to build up a nice base of these different colored flakes. Make sure you're getting all the way down to where the pupil is. You don't want to leave any parts out. So let's see, it's kind of congregating there, so I'm going to push it around. And I think I'm satisfied with how that looks. I'm going to set it over here for now so I can do the second one. Like I said, I'm just going to paint it here and kind of scrape it on the side so I can get the flakes off a little easier. I tried to paint my own nails earlier so that they could be pretty for this YouTube video, but as I was getting ready to start, I smudged 2 of the fingers on my left hand, and I didn't want to deal with that. They looked ugly. I didn't feel like repainting them, so I took that off, but I think I'm going to try to stick with gel nail polish for my own fingernails because it just stays better. You can also use gel polish on these eyes. I have done that before. I'm not going to do that today, but you can use gel polish as well. Okay, so I'm only going to make 1 set of each color right now just because I want to see how they're all turning out and see if I have any favorites or if I have any ones that didn't kind of turn out the way I wanted to. So I used that one already. I'm going to try this very pretty orly color now. It is called Kick Glass. That's really cute. Kick Glass. And it looks like glass, so that's a really cute little name. I wonder how these flakes are going to come out. If they're going to come out nicely or if I'm going to have to really try to get them here. Oops. Okay, so we're just going to take another eye, scrape the sides. Oh, I might have to do a couple layers of this one. It does look like it's coming off. Probably a little more difficult to see right now just because it's kind of clear, but I think once it dries, it'll be really pretty. And it's okay if you get a little on the edge. That's not a big deal because they're sinker eyes. They'll go right into your plushie and you won't really see the sides. So it's okay if you get a little messy and a little bit on the sides here. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with that. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, that looks really, really pretty. You gotta be careful not to get nail polish, or if you get nail polish on your hands, to wipe them off before you start with your next set of eyes so you don't actually accidentally transfer nail polish to the front of the next eye. And that you don't, when you're taking the plastic film off, that you don't get nail polish on the film, because then once you put it back up on the eye, you're going to get nail polish on the front of that eye. All right, here's the second one. Oops. Ah, I'm dropping. I like making custom safety eyes because they're highly customizable and you can do however you want, and you can think of different ideas, different polishes, different paints, and it gives each one of your plushies its own little personality. right, I'm almost done with this one. See, I got a little bit of nail polish on my hand. Just trying to rub that off. And here's the second one. I really like these little cutouts or these little squares in the silicone mat to set the eyes in. It just makes it easier not to tip them over. All right, so I'm moving on to our next. It's this real pretty blue one. It looks like it has stars and moons in it. It's really pretty. And this color is called Among the Stars. Let's get our next set. If you were really happy with how it turned out as you're painting it, you can obviously make more, not just the one set, if you wanted to. Oops. See, it really helps to scrape the edge, because if I just paint like this, I don't really get much on there. But if I scrape, let's see, let's get a good glob here. If I scrape, you can see it's a lot easier to get those sparkles in there. I mean, if you want a fainter look, you can obviously do that. I like a little more glitter in mine. So let's see how this one looks. Oh, yeah, I like that. That looks really nice. I have my little paper towel over here for wiping off my nail polishy hands. Ooh, that was a good one. That had a lot of sparkles on it. I like to try to hold them by the sides too, so I don't get a lot on my hands. I say that as I get nail polish on my hands. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that looks really, really cute. I have these, all of these safety eyes will be for sale on my website, which is perfectlycozycrafts.com or .store, or on my Etsy at perfectlycozy25. And I also have a Ko-fi or Ko-fi. I'm not quite sure how to say that. So if you know how to say that, let me know. And my handle on there is Perfectly Cozy Crafts. So any of those places, you'll be able to get my safety eyes, my amigurumi sticks that I make, any plushies that I make. They're all for sale on all three of those platforms. Okay, let's get our next set here. I'm not sure really how this is going to turn out. It's really dark, but it is very shiny. So we'll see. But this is one of the ones I'm not really sure about. It's called Starfire. And all of these, I want to say all of these nail polishes were about $11 to $12. But as you can see, I'm not using a ton. So you get a lot of uses out of them. Oh, okay. Even though it looks dark in the bottle, it comes out and it's really fine sparkles here. So, okay, I feel a little bit better about this now. Oops. Got a little nail polish on the plastic here. Just have to be careful with that so I don't get it on the front of the eyes. That looks coated well. See, oh my goodness. Can't believe I did that. That looks really pretty. I think that'll look good. What I typically do is I put black paint, black acrylic paint in the background of these, or I use black gel nail polish, and I use a UV lamp to cure that. That way it makes all the little sparkles pop a little bit better. All right, let's see here, get our second one done. I'm not going to use every single product that I have right now, but I will show you all of these nail polishes because I was pretty excited about doing these. And then I'll just show you a couple of the foils and a couple of the iridescent paints. I can go through if anybody wants to see more or different colors. I am happy to do so. Just let me know. All the paints that I have are, the acrylic paints are from ArtMe. I haven't tried any other ones as of yet. And see, I just got like some on the side here, but it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it if you do that because, like I said, it's going to sink into your plushie. You're not really going to see the sides of the eyes. I have 2 more nail polishes to go through, and I think I mentioned it, but these are 25mm eyes. I really like the 25mm eyes and the 30mm eyes. Those are really cute on bigger plushies. Doesn't even really have to be a big plushie. Just like a medium size to big size plushie. This one I used, oh, sorry. This is the Hollow Taco. Let me see what the name is. It's called Hydropower. Hydropower, yeah. I had a set of safety eyes that have blue, like a very light blue pupil. My sister-in-law gave those to me, and they looked so pretty with this. The Hollow Taco goes on really well. It has a very pretty shimmer to it. The plushie that I used this on, I used some black yarn. It was some of the Parfait pom-pom, and it was black with like confetti in it, and it turned out so pretty with these eyes. Let's see here. Ooh, yeah, look how shiny that is. I really, really like the Hollow Taco eyes. Since I'm doing so many, I'm going to run out of space here quickly. I just started my business about a month ago, and it's been fun, and it's been kind of confusing at the same time trying to get everything together as far as getting your business set up as with an EIN number through IRS, I did an LLC, getting that done as well. It's all been, yeah, confusing but fun at the same time. And I just want to make sure, see, I don't know if you can see it well, but I didn't go thick in, well, not thick, but I didn't get it all in one area. So I'm going to try that again. It's a little thin in one of the areas, and when it dries and I put that black on the back, you're going to notice that more. So if you think one spot's a little too thin or that you can see through it without the black backing, you're definitely going to see through it with the black. And some of it's fine. Like I said, with the sparkles, with the bigger flake sparkles, it's going to be clear in spots, and the black gives it like a popping effect. But on these, I find that if I don't do it all the way, that the black comes through thicker in certain areas, and I don't really like the way that looks. So this one is called Play Rose. So it is kind of a rose gold. This one, you don't really have to scrape the sides like you do the sparkle ones, or the ones with the sparkle flakes in it. You can paint this one more like, these polishes more like you would your nails. That is so sparkly. I love me some sparkles. Okay, this one is going to be kind of like the other sparkles, where when I put the black on the background, it's going to pop. Forget how many sets of eyes came in this pack. I'll have to check. When these are all dry, I'll take pictures of them for my website listing and my Etsy listings. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do pictures. I've done them where I take things outside, and I've seen that before, but I don't really like the way mine look like that. So I ordered one of those little boxes from Amazon. One of those little boxes that have different backgrounds that you can put on. Okay, so that was it for all of the nail polishes. Now, actually, let me try some gold. Let me try some flakes next. I'm interested to see how that goes. Let's try this pretty blue flake, and let's do a gold flake as well and see how these turn out. I think I do need my, if I've seen correctly online before, I do need a paintbrush. I'm not sure if I need a silicone brush or a regular paintbrush, so we'll see how this goes. Ooh. Oh my goodness. That's gonna get everywhere. Okay, let's see here. This is kind of messy. I wonder if doing a clear nail polish with this first would be a little bit better, because it's not really, I mean, it's not really sticking. Okay, what I'm gonna do is go get a clear nail polish and see if that sticks a little better to the other eye. Okay, so I'm back with the clear nail polish, and actually when I was down getting the clear nail polish, I got 2 more nail polishes that I've used previously that I want to make more eyes of. This one is called Hey Bestie, and this one's called Bikini Bottoms. I've used both of these before in eyes, and I've sold both of those before. So for the clear one, I'm going to use this Infinite Shine by Opie, or OPI. I've always said Opie, but I don't know if people say OPI or Opie. Okay, that one's kind of a mess. Let's do a clear polish on this and see if that is enough to help kind of stick that. I think this is where a silicone brush would be better than a paintbrush, but I'm going to see if I can just kind of pick up the foil with my paintbrush and kind of just place it down. Okay, I think I got it everywhere. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Oh my God. It's like all sticking. Oh, I don't know if this foil is going to be my favorite. I think foil's more used for resin. But if I'm doing this wrong and somebody has any tips, please drop a comment down below. Because I think the foil look is very cute. I've just never done it before. So I'm only going to do these two colors, the blue and the gold. Oh, I wonder about doing them together. That would be cute. Okay, I don't know if I can like get this off now. Okay, let's do the blue and the gold together. I think that might be cute. Oh my goodness. These are filled like to the top. Maybe once the, oh my goodness, maybe once the clear polish is dry and I go to put the black acrylic on the back, maybe that can help press it down more, or maybe I can press it down more before I do the paint. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna do that for now. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll continue with it, but I don't know if I'm going to continue with the foil for now. I might, see, resin kind of worries me. I've always heard that resin lets off fumes, so I've been kind of nervous to try it because my craft room is in a bedroom. I guess I could open the windows, but I don't know. I have to do more research on resin. Let's try this time. Let's try the gold first. Have I gotten any? It doesn't look like, it doesn't feel like I've gotten any nail polish on my brush, at least. It's kind of hard to pick this up. Oh gosh, that is a big piece. All right, I'm just gonna do these two big pieces of gold for now. Maybe this little guy wants to join the party. All right, that's all I'm gonna use for the gold. I might have to use or watch some more videos myself on how to use this foil. I am not a huge messy person, so this is kind of irritating me. But that could be I'm doing it completely wrong. Maybe it's less messy if you use resin. I don't know. And let's see if I can get any of this off. No, okay, perfect. Struggling. Oh, it stuck to my nail. Okay, that's gonna be it for the blue because this is irritating me. We'll see how this works. I'm not confident in the foil. Simply because it is irritating the crap out of me. Now I have foil everywhere. It's stuck to me, stuck to my mat. Let's see if I can get this off real quick. No! It's getting everywhere. Okay, unless this can get mixed in with resin or something, I hate it. I hate this. And if you know how to use it and you're laughing at me right now, that's fine too. But help a girl out and show her or tell her how to do this. All right, I think that's about as much as I'm gonna get cleaned off right now. And I guess I'm just gonna have some nail art myself for the rest of the video. Let's do Hey Babe, or Hey Bestie. Let's do Hey Bestie. It's very like neon green with silver. It looks really cute when it's all done. Okay. Said I'm running out of room. That's okay. Okay guys, so I had to stop the video because my light on my tripod died and I don't really have any other good lighting in my room, so I had to stop. But while that was charging, oh my gosh, while that was charging, I did use the Hey Bestie and make the eyes with that. That's how it looks. Super duper cute. So that's, ooh, stick on there. That is all the nail polish ones I wanted to do. And that's all the foil I'm going to do because we know how I feel about it right now. So I'm going to do a couple of the paints. I also forgot to mention that I got these glitter acrylics too. I have used these before and I have made some eyes with them. And they work very similar to the nail polish. These are from Arteza. So you paint them on, they have the big sparkles in them. You paint them on, you wait for them to dry. You use the black acrylic paint as the backing. Like I said before, you can also use black gel nail polish and cure that to stop it from flaking. I haven't really had any issues with the acrylic paint flaking because usually once you secure your eyes onto your stuffy, that's that. You're not really going to have much issue with that. Okay, so I think with this Art Me iridescent acrylic paint, I'm going to use this color Blue Violet Flash. I'm going to try that. And I'm also going to try, let me look here. Let's do this pink flash as well. These are my favorite colors, pink and purple, violet. Let's just do those for now and see how that goes. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do my, actually, here, take this off here, get this, dip this in some water. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, I did this before. It has this little cap on it so it doesn't get dried out. Silly me. Right now, what I've been doing is just getting the paint directly from the little container. I can already tell this is going to be very pretty. All right, this may need a couple coats. It's kind of streaky, so I don't know. I think we're probably going to need more than one coat of this because it's kind of streaky. I don't know, has anybody ever tried with putting acrylic paint mixed in with resin? That might be interesting to try. Just gonna kind of try to even that out some. It's still streaky, but it'll make it a little bit easier when I go to do a second layer. All right, put that there. Let's put our little cap back on. And I'm gonna wait for that that acrylic to completely dry before I do another layer, so I guess I shouldn't put that away just yet. I wonder if this is gonna be just as streaky. It looks a little thicker, but it could just be because it's on the cap. All right. Now it looks like it's just going to be just as streaky at first. I'm going to be so glittery by the end of this. That's very light. But part of doing the safety eyes is all about trial and error. Seeing what you like, what you don't like, what materials you like and don't like. Like foil. I'm not gonna let that down. All right, put that there. Is this dry? No. All right, while that is drying, before I can do any other layers, let's do the black backing so you can see that on the nail polish ones. So for the black backing, I use this acrylic paint. It can be any sort of black acrylic paint, but this is just the one that I ordered on Amazon. I really need to get something to put this in because I've just been kind of doing this, getting the black and painting it. So let me get these ones out of the way for now. I'm going to do the foil ones very last because I don't want the foil to get all over everything. Now these blue ones turn out beautifully without the black. So I'm going to leave those the way they are. The gold one was, or the rose gold one, oh wait, that's a different one, sorry. The rose gold one is not quite as opaque as the blue one, so I am still gonna add the black acrylic to the back of that. All right, let's start with some of the ones that I painted first. I believe this one was the Starfire nail polish by Orly. Right. You want to get as close to the post as you can as well, so you have nothing peeking through, no clear spots peeking through. Just kind of rotate it as I'm going. Okay, let's see here. Let's take that off real quick. And see, ooh, that turned out really nice. It's very sparkly. That was the one, that was this one that I was worried wasn't going to turn out well, but I do like it. Okay, this was the star one, the Among the Stars. Let's see how this goes. So just doing a thin layer. I'm using, I don't know if it makes a difference, but I'm using brush strokes from the center out. So they're all nice and even. Ooh, that one turned out really nice too. See how the black in the background really makes those sparkles pop? That's really why I like that's really why I like that chunky sparkle, because it looks really nice with the black background. And again, I have done this with gel nail polish before, and it works just as well. It's a little thicker with the gel polish on the back, but I haven't had any problems putting the backings onto the eyes. Like, it hasn't been so thick that I can't put the backs onto the safety eyes. It's really just, yeah, get close to the post. Make sure you're going in a nice direction. Get more paint as needed. Sometimes with the chunkier glitters too, you might have to go over a couple times just to make sure you got it all. All right, now we have, this one was the Kick Glass. If anyone is interested in any of these eyes, they will be for sale at my shop and my website, mentioned earlier in the video. And I'll have my shop and my Etsy and everything linked in the description below as well. All right, let's see. Ooh, that is really pretty. I was thinking that one might be too light, but it turned out really well. Oh, see, there was a thicker, you probably can't see it, but there was a thicker piece there that I needed to make sure I got into the little nooks and crannies of that sparkle. That might be a little thick. Now this one is the one I was most excited about, the terrazzo. That's the one I saw at the store and was like, ooh, this would make a really good safety eye. At least I think it would. We will see. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, that turned out cute. I like the different flakes in it. That would look really cute on like a earth tone or nature amigurumi. Like a turtle would probably look cute on a turtle, or some sort of like animal, squirrel, rabbit or something. Sometimes too, you might want to check once the paint is dry to make sure that it is completely opaque at that point. You don't want any pieces shining through. It just looks streaky and weird. All right, this is the kind of rose gold hollow taco, the Play Rose. Sorry, Play Rosé. This has a rough texture. I wonder if I'll have to go over again just because it is rough to like fill in the gaps. That's what that looks like. Very sparkly. I am saving that foil one for last. Maybe I'll delve into doing resin for eyes, but I'm not there yet. I have to do more research on it first. I'm a little bit paranoid with things. I just want to make sure I do my research and see the safest way to use resin. Okay, let me see if this is dry yet. Oh yep, dry enough. This is the one I painted off camera. It's the Hey Bestie. When my camera decided to not be my bestie, or my light for that matter, and died on me. Make sure you get close to the post, or even like right up against the post, that's fine. Look how that turned out. The first customer I had on my website, I actually donated her, or gave her, not donated, gave her a set of these eyes specifically because I was so excited to have my first sale. She bought a pair of turtle amigurumi sticks from me, and since she did that, yeah, I was very excited. This is one of the girls in one of the crochet groups that I'm in. Okay, this one. This one I've used before. Oh wait, this is the Hey Bestie. The other one is the Bikini Bottoms. Sorry, my bad. Hey Bestie. I have used this one before for my own personal amigurumi. I can show that here in a minute. It was a little Umbreon pattern. What was called Umber pattern. And I actually just got selected to do an Eevee pattern by the same creator. She calls it Ellie. They're very cute and snuggly little pattern. And this is what that looks like. I think my iridescent paint might be ready for a second coat by the time I'm done painting all of these. All right, let me see here if this is dry enough. Oh yeah, that is dry enough for another coat. So before I do that foil and destroy my paintbrush, I will switch over from the black acrylic paint back to the purple and the pink ones there to do a second coat. Let's do the pink ones first. Okay. Probably should have just left the caps off for a short duration of time. That would have been fine. But I wasn't thinking about it at the time, so I'm going to try doing like I do with the black paint, going from the post and going outwards. Outwards? Outward. I wonder how many coats this is going to take. Maybe this is a mixed with resin paint as well. Or mixed with, I wonder if I could mix it with just a plain white acrylic paint and make it so it's not as transparent. I don't know how I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna leave that open. Do the purple. Get all messy. Purple. Maybe the purple will be a little bit better. Probably should have painted it like this to begin with, but oh well, that's part of the experimentation in design. That's my I'm not convinced. I guess while we're waiting on this, I will try to put the black backing on the foil. Just put this over here. Ooh. Wish me luck. I guess I can kind of like press it down a little. Be careful though, because it doesn't really, even though I put the clear nail polish down, it doesn't really seem like it's stuck all that well. This little piece is like all stuck out here. I wonder if I can just, yeah, smooth it down. All right, let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's actually pretty. Okay, foil, you're winning me back. You're winning me back. Oops. Oh, good Lord. Goodness gracious. It says not stuck on very well. Hopefully the black paint. I'll probably keep this one just for my personal use to see how it behaves once I've tried to put it on a plushie. I don't want to send it to someone and then it fall apart or something. I'll see how that works. But it did turn out pretty. I'm going to do a third layer on this pink and purple one. And then I think I'm going to put the black acrylic on and see how it looks from there. Then I'll see if I have to play around with it. play around with how many layers I should do. How thick I should put it on. I had pretty high hopes for this iridescent paint. I did that layer a little bit thicker than I did the other layers. Maybe that'll help. Maybe it won't. Who knows? We will see. It's not quite as thick as the other one. All right, try that. I am gonna put the cap back on now because I think I am done layering that. Ugh. And the purple, let's see here. I think the purple might actually end up turning out better just because it's darker. I wonder what just doing one layer, like one light layer, so it doesn't look streaky. Wonder what that would look like with the black backing. Maybe I'll do that too. If you like this kind of tutorial, this content, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to see when my new videos come out. I'm still trying to figure out a rhythm for this. I want to try to post once a week, but we'll see. Okay, now gonna let those dry. We'll wait and come back when they're all dry, put the black back on, and then see how everything looks. Oops. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I was like, where did this come from? It's from the black that's still open. I could do a different video with these Arteza glitter acrylics. Yeah, we'll save that for another video. I also want to try, instead of the black acrylic, I want to try some white acrylic too on the backgrounds. I haven't done that before, and I haven't really seen that before. I wonder what that would look like. I think that would look pretty. Let's see, are these almost dry? I want to also get some, I have some eyes that have white pupils, but I also want to get some other eyes that have different colored pupils. I think those are pretty. I've seen like purple or like lavender pupils before, green, blue. The blue ones that I have for the stuffy that I did before was really, really nice. Oh, while we're waiting, this is the plushie that I did those green sparkle eyes for. That was the Hey Bestie. It's a little Umbreon. If you look in the beginning of my... so that bag of safety eyes had, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25, wait, 26, well, can't count, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. It had 40 pairs of eyes in it, or 40 eyes. in it. So that wasn't, if I remember correctly, I didn't spend that much money on it. So the supplies are relatively cheap, especially once you get them. Then once you get them, they last a long time. So it's a little bit of an investment up front but the longevity of the products is good. I'm going to try the black now. They're drying. They're not completely dry, but they're drying. So I think it'll be okay. Let's do this. Yeah, it looks like it's working and it's not, the pink's not coming off. I'm doing a little bit thicker with the black this time. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it almost looks cloudy pink. Okay guys, now that the safety eyes are all done and dried, I've put them in here just to store them, but let's see what they look like. They're all turning out so good. This is one of the iridescent ones that I wasn't sure was going to turn out, but it actually turned out really good. And the foil turned out really well also, even though it was a pain. Oops. The pink one ended up being a little more streaky, but it almost looks cloudy. I still like it. All right, guys, that is all the safety eyes that I made during this video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.